I hear this all the time. Men complaining about women, women complaining about men, and it's a mess. But this needs to stop. And today I'm going to give you some amazing tools to really realize that there's nothing to complain. And after watching this video, you will fall in love with the opposite sex and you will completely appreciate them. So isn't it worth watching? Beautiful day, Unlimited Sparkle. You're watching Live Unbound with Liv Kissper, and today we're going to appreciate the other sex. And it's super worth it because once you do, you don't have to be complaining, you don't have to be wasting energy. And so how do we do that? How do we appreciate the other sex? Because we all know that they've done something wrong to us. We all know that they have all these bad things going on, right? Well, these are all these things that our voices tells us sometimes. And also we come with stories and we come with experience and we want to be right about certain things. And just pause for a moment because I want to give you a few tips on how to deal with this mess. So the first one is whenever you speak about another group that is not you, like I will be speaking about men, the people who hear you speaking don't make that connection. Actually, unconsciously, our brain can only understand our own point of view. So when I speak about men, other people understand that I'm speaking about myself. So whenever you speak about other people actually understand that you're talking about your own development or your own stage, wherever you are at. And this is where I'm getting with my second point. The second point is that there is such a thing as the masculine, immature masculine, and mature masculine, and immature feminine, and mature feminine. And we sometimes fail to notice that. So we just take the whole masculine and the feminine as a thing. But once you start really focusing on what is mature and what is immature, then you can gain much more appreciation. And you can also see it within yourself. So what would be the qualities of the mature feminine? So the mature or the conscious feminine, it's radiant. It's this dancing, radiant, beautiful, nurturing, caring. It's really good with relationships. And it can be very verbally, I guess I'm not in it right now, verbally very well skilled. And what is the immature? When you look at the immature feminine, well, that's the opposite. So it will be chaotic. It would be sometimes maybe gossiping, bitchy. It would be complaining, nagging. It would be having all these traits that sometimes we put as feminine. However, this is just the immature signs. And the same with guys. With men, we have such a beautiful masculine traits in men, and you have the less beautiful, the more cute features in them when they are in their immaturity. So the mature masculine, what would that be? That would be, for example, they are logical and goal-oriented. They can really, they're action-oriented. They can really get stuff done. They are protective, and so on and so on. There's so many beautiful qualities about the masculine. They can really hold space, and they're that consciousness that just like holds space sometimes for the feminine. It's so beautiful. However, if the masculine goes into the immature masculine, what happens is that they can be aggressive, competitive. They can also be just not much fun to be around, violent even, and there's so many more qualities. So now you get an idea where I'm getting with this, because we all have some parts of masculine, feminine, but we all have some parts of the mature and the immature. And once you start recognizing it in yourself, you can see it in other people too. So when you meet a man who's got all these mature masculine qualities, you will really appreciate it and you will fall in love with it, because it's what a gift to meet a man like that. However, if you meet someone who is currently showing the immature traits, then I'll give you an analogy. like imagine like a little undeveloped chicken. Like it's a little clumsy and stuff. And I wouldn't be talking bad about it. I mean, look at the poor thing. So what it is, it's cute. It's cute, okay? So this immaturity is just cute and nothing else. And either way, you can fall in love with the cuteness too. So next time you see someone, the opposite sex, doing something that you particularly don't like, it's really not a bad thing. It's just they are just not there yet. And from the perspective that you can see it, you can either look at it as cute and still appreciate it, or you can really start being looking at the mature traits, and then you just start falling in love with the opposite sex completely, because it's just mind-blowing how people are amazing. And the last thing that I wanted to mention today is that the main part of being mature, or the main measure of being mature, is really taking responsibility. So after all, we need to all take responsibility for how we feel and for the quality of life we have. However, it doesn't stop in here, because we really influence each other. And actually the feminine and the masculine, they're rising together. So they are interweaving each other, and one is actually giving rise to the other. So the feminine is actually giving rise to the masculine. So the way women are is the way men are, and the way men are is the way females are. And it's beautiful. It's this beautiful dance. And also another way of taking responsibility for your life is creating a safe space where the maturity can happen. So once you start really taking responsibility and you step into your mature masculine or feminine, then you can create safe space, a space of inclusion and belonging for the other people around you. And when you do that, people will start showing up very differently to you. And then you just focus on the mature qualities, and the more you focus, the more they grow. And the more you developing them inside of you, the more you will start seeing them in other people too. So please send this video to anyone who constantly complain about the opposite sex, because it's so tiresome. And I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, like, and comment. And how far are you willing to go to be in your full mature masculine or feminine and inspire world from that place?
They don't see things the same. 2 1 2 and